last 2 months, we've got about 10 more people that have joined the class. And yesterday was the first, and I was up at 5 a.m. and I drove to Hollywood Beach and I taught Qigong at 7:08 a.m. And there was from teenagers to people who were a couple of years older than me. And it was amazing how uncoordinated and disconnected they were. And that made me realize that, because this is an annual event. I've been doing this event for today. This was the 21st year that I've been doing this event at 6 a.m. on New Year's Day. Same place, different group of people, but the same people behind it. And what amazed me is that people are disconnected from their body. And it made me redouble my effort and energy to expand Qigong to everybody. Now, of course, I target the seniors, the people who are over 65. But then there's the juniors, which are people 45 to 65. And then there's the freshmen that are people 25 to 45. So we have 3 20-year age groups. Now, the internal Qigong is for the 45 to 65. For the people over 65, we've got the chair dance Qigong. And for the freshmen, we've got the weighted balls and batons. Now, you have a container. Your physical body is your container, but the energy is inside the container. If the container is weak, it can't hold the energy. The energy will literally leak out of the container. So you have to have a certain amount of physical strength to store the qi that you are creating. So if we go back 2,000 years, 1,000 years, 500 years, even wealthy people were physically strong because they had to do certain things in order to maintain their sense of power. Today, rich people can just, finger point, push buttons, and therefore they don't have strong containers. So we do the Qi fitness for the younger people, but if you don't think your container is strong, you need to learn Qi fitness. The objective is to build the internal Qigong. So what is internal? Internal is the digestive system. How are your hormones made? How does your reproductive system work? By what you eat. So food and hormones go together, and that's the Jing. That's the uterine area. So when we say internal Qigong, we mean building the energy in this part of the body. We all know what circulation is. We all know that the heart and the lungs work together as one system. That's the Qi field. But then your intention, your direction, your mental focus is up here in the Shen field. So we have the Jing, we have the Qi, and the Shen. That's the 3 treasures. And Jing, Qi, and Shen are actually the basis of traditional Chinese medicine. Now, for those of you who've known me a long time, you know I vibrate to ancient Egypt, and I was able to track ancient Egypt to China through Greece, ancient Egypt to India through Persia, ancient Egypt to Afghanistan through Turkey and Rome, and then all of those to Tibet. So one of the things, you've all seen the beads that the monks wear. You've all seen these, right? 108 beads. But what you didn't know is that these were originally exercise. Now, you've heard me talk about Qi ball all the time. And I say you start with the small Qi ball, and then you make the Qi ball bigger, and then eventually you can maintain a big Qi ball. Well, these beads are made with string or flax or parachute rope or something that literally does not break. So we take these beads and we use them as we do our chi balls. And that maintains the energetic integrity of our chi ball. Okay? And then once we really get this down, then we can make our chi ball tighter. So these are one of the tools that we're going to be using in 2023 is our 108 beaded chi rope. Okay? Now, this weighs 1.6 pounds. This is 1.5 pounds. It's kind of heavy. And it's about 20 inches long. So we use this also to maintain energetic integrity for our chi ball. Okay? So we have these tools at our disposal to make it easy to measure and balance left and right energy so that we can actually expand the chi field. Now, the internal chi, reproductive and digestive, there are 5 sources of chi. Energy of sun, energy of earth. Human beings are superconductors of this electromagnetic energy. So we need to plug into heaven and earth. And how do we do that? The bottom of the foot, there's a point called kidney 1. It's a hollow. So if you grab the ground with your toes, that hollow is there. Now, if you grip the ground with your toes and then roll your ankles to the outside, you see how my knees move, and then I roll the pelvis forward, and then I do halfway back. Drop the shoulders, elongate the neck, tuck the chin in. Now, my spine is straight. And if I'm outdoors standing on grass or gravel or sand or pebbles or any natural substance that's not man-made, I can literally feel the pulsed electromagnetic frequency of the earth coming into kidney 1. And kidney goes through the knee, through the groin, just to the inside of the nipple up to the collarbone. And then it goes internal at the collarbone, goes into the neck, and then goes into the brain. So the kidney is connected to the brain. The kidney is connected to the ear. The ear is like sonar that pulls in electromagnetic energy. The top of the skull, the soft spot of the skull, receives the heat and the electromagnetic energy of the sun. And that goes into the heart. So we have the earth that comes into the brain, the sun that goes into the heart. We've got cosmic chi, which then goes into the lungs. And then we've got ancestral energy, which is stored in the kidneys. And then all those energies meet in the region of the stomach. And then it gets circulated through the 3-leg yin, the 3-arm yin, the 3-arm yang, and the 3-leg yang. And then we have the conception or central vessel, and then we have the governing or yang vessel. So, as we progress in our Qigong practice, we learn how the energy flows through us, and we learn how the muscles literally squeeze the blood through the electromagnetic network that we call the acupuncture meridians. So what do I have planned for you over the next 12 months. I want you to learn the meridian system for you, not for me. I want you to be able to share Qigong with others for you, not for me. So that's what I have planned. So we're going to look at this in 3-month segments. Now, we get Qi from food and water. The water is made of hydrogen and oxygen. 80% of the oxygen in our atmosphere comes from evaporated seawater. So Master Li said the best place to do Qigong was between the water and the trees, but he never explained why. And I had to do the research to find out that 20% of the oxygen comes from the rainforest at night, because the trees take in carbon dioxide and give off oxygen. So that's 20%, and the 80% comes from the oceans. Now, if the water is polluted, if we keep dumping toxic radioactive waste in the ocean, if we keep dumping plastic into the ocean, so instead of complaining, because there's not much a verbal complaint can do, we created 6 boot camps. The air's polluted, the water's polluted, the soil is polluted, the food is polluted, entertainment is polluted, news is polluted, political system is corrupted. The only way you can defend yourself is to be a better Qigong warrior. And that's why we have 6 different Qigong boot camps. And we're going to ask that each of you attend at least 3 of the 6 Qigong boot camps every year.
Okay.
Okay. That's the plan. Yes. Our sacred Mother Earth. So, I don't know if you can do a circle where you live, where you are standing. I don't even know if I can do a circle where I'm standing.
A small circle.
But it's going to be a small circle. And we're going to, yes, I got you. our sacred earth.
For an invitation to the Blue Dragon Tribe, text 66866 and message the word Blue Dragon. For our YouTube friends that are interested in a free trial, a free 3-day trial to the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy Sunrise Qigong, go to loveqigong.com.